Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to week 5 of our 12-week wellness workshops. My name is Shantice.
And I'm Cedrica. And we just want to thank you for being here with us today. For those of you who are returning, thank you for sticking it out with us. We've been really enjoying you being here with us. So much gratitude.
Yes, every week you guys continue to choose you, and we're so grateful to be able to provide this safe space for you guys. And we're also really excited about what we have in store today. I'm going to jump right into it. You know, we always have to go over our housekeeping rules.
But while Shantice is getting started, I guess we can share a little bit about humanity. So Shantice and I, we have embarked on a 50-state tour, self-funded, and left our homes in September of 2018, and we've been practically traveling the country to spread awareness for mental wellness. The vision has evolved so much over time, so we're just happy to be here with you. Everything is going virtual, so we're getting adjusted to this new way of interacting as well. So thank you for being patient with us.
So again, welcome to week 5, guys. I hope you guys had a great week. We love to catch you on that Wednesday, right in midweek, right when you may just be about to be going a little lower than you've been energy-wise for the rest of the week. And so we're happy to catch you in midweek and to boost you and uplift you and inspire you a little more to finish out the rest of your week.
So let's set the mood. Thank you for choosing you today. No matter what your day has been like in the past, you have taken the time to activate joy factors right now, today. For that, you should be applauded and awarded. Be prepared to take the next however long you take to actively engage in various methods of stress reduction. Each activity / exercise and all property presented was created by Humanity 360 and is based on personal experience only. Grab your utensils and a few sheets of paper. Remember, this is strictly about you and finding ways to connect with your true, authentic self.
And of course, that statement is specifically for when we are presenting information, but we have experts here, okay? And these people know exactly what they're talking about, and I'm so glad that they've been able to share this information with us. This is literally like, we are learning so much. That's what's so awesome about this, right? Some people consider us to be experts and we consider them to be experts because we're just constantly learning from each other. And so that's why I'm so excited about this space. I want to do this forever. I don't want this to end in 12 weeks. And I know you guys don't either. So just a couple of reminders. We are recording this. Guys, don't be afraid to ask questions. We have the chat down at the bottom that you can use while we're in the middle of the presentation. No question is a dumb question. Remember to keep your line on mute if you are not speaking. We're not here to sell or endorse any products. Of course, presenters have their own products and they are able to endorse themselves in that way, but we are not here to do that. We strongly encourage everyone to do their own research, as we, again, are not physicians and we only share what has personally worked for us, okay? Agenda, very short, sweet, to the point. We have our featured workshop facilitator, Miss Lacey. She'll be having some open discussion after her presentation. And the title I chose is Aromatherapy and its Benefits, but she is going to give us a bunch more than that, trust me. And then we'll talk about our invitation to next week's workshop.
And we just want to say thank you to Black Coffee Company for allowing us to utilize their platform so that we can be able to bring this presentation to you. A little bit about Black Coffee. They're a huge community and they do so much in regards to financial freedom, entrepreneurship, and just having those conversations that a lot of us probably didn't have access to when we were coming up, that have been very important to the survival or even being an adult. So they're teaching people how to adult.
Us too. So we're really proud to partner with them. So thank you again, Black Coffee. We really appreciate you. And then before we get started and introduce our speaker, can we have Can we have everyone just drop where you're tuning in from? We like to do this every week. We use this data and information to drive our the data that we submit for grants. And so we ask that you drop your location so we can have an idea of where everyone's calling from. Even if you did it last week, we want to keep this data going, okay? And now we would like to introduce Miss Lacey. Are you there? Can you hear us?
I'm here.
All right, we're gonna stop sharing our screen. Everyone say hello to Miss Lacey. How you doing?
Welcome. Thank you for being here.
Hi, how are you?
You're doing wonderful.
Happy to be here. Thank you so much for having me. It's an absolute honor. I'm so happy to be a part of such a great movement. So let's get started. So I want to get to know you all. So I'm looking in the chat to see where everybody is from.
Yes.
Come on, LA. Love LA. Baltimore. What's that? Dover. I've never been there. What's going on in Dover?
It's the opposite side of the country as LA, so.
Okay, I'm currently in Wisconsin, so that's a little bit of a shock for me because I'm from Tennessee originally. So coming from extreme hot to extreme cold, you know, still don't know how I really feel about it. I'm not over it yet, but still here. So I'm gonna start sharing my screen and we will get started. Okay, can everybody see?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So again, my name is Lacey. I'm currently residing in Wisconsin. I have one son who's 10 years old. His name is Kingston. We started on our essential oils journey going on 6 years ago and have been consistent ever since. We will never be without oils a day in our lives again. So I'm going to talk to you today about some of the benefits, how you can implement them into your daily routine and how they will be able to assist you in your daily lives as well. And I'll share some experiences that we've had, personal experiences, some testimonies, that sort of thing, so you can kind of get a feel on it. I'm going to start off with something kind of basic because I'm sure most of us are just kind of beginners. So there's a lot of information when it comes to aromatherapy, essential oils, the uses, and everything else that goes along with it. So I don't want to overload you, but I will be leaving my contact information so that at any time that you have any kind of questions or anything, just let me know and I'll definitely be here to support you. So again, we started in 2005, like the beginning of 2005. I'm the kind of mother that I don't really care for doctors. We go to them if needed, you know, but my son gets really bad migraines. So the medication that the doctors were trying to provide to him were something that was just a little too strong for his age. So I went on my own journey, did my own research, and found oils. And that's what we've been using ever since. So that is how we first began with that. So I am... if I can get my slide together here. Oh, there we go. Skip that one. Sorry, y'all, I'm new to the slideshow. Okay, so healthcare versus sick care. So I'm obviously not a doctor or anything. I can't diagnose for you. I can't tell you that there's a cure for it. I can just explain to you what oils we use, how we use them, and how they work for us. Different oils will work differently for your body. So something that might work for me may not work for you. So sometimes it does take a little bit of research and trying out a couple of different things in order to find the best fit for you. So with clinics on every corner and around 6,000 registered hospitals in the US, we're armed and ready to be sick. But what if we as a society made a shift and we were better at healthcare than we were better at sick care? So often we react to issues versus coming at them prepared and ready. So being proactive with our health can be highly beneficial if we're willing to do the work. So basically, with that being said, there's other options out there for you. You just have to find what options are the best fit. And then I'm gonna come back to the ditch and switch. So we're just going to start off with the basic. What are essential oils? So essential oils are the liquids that are extracted from the plants. Think of them as the plant concentrates. So essential oils help the plant to stay healthy. They can do the same for us. We use them for aromatherapy, cleaning your home, personal care, and for support for every system of your body. The thing is that not all oils are created equal. So how would you know which one to choose? For me, it took me a while to research different companies and what was going to work as far as like the standards of the companies, that sort of thing. So what I found most attractive to the company that I use, which is Young Living, is their seed to seal process. So Young Living is the only company that provides this. It's a quality commitment. Unlike anything else, they have control of the entire process. So meaning that it's from the seed right to the seal of the bottle. There's no additives in it, anything like that. It's 100% therapeutic grade oils, which is big, because you can actually tell the difference. If you were to try to test another company and then try to test it with the company that I use, you can definitely tell the difference. So it's important to do your research. You can rest assured that you are getting a quality product made with the highest quality essential oils and ingredients. So some of the things regarding the seed to seal. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm such an amateur when it comes to slideshows. You see, I'm like one slide behind, so I apologize. We're not there yet. Okay, here we are. So some things about the seed to seal that I just kind of want to go over, some strict guidelines that they do use. The plant material is grown on corporately owned farms or partner farms. And what's cool about it is that you can actually visit all the farms, see the process and how the oils are bottled. It's all sustainable farming and sourcing practices, providing the most pure oil. They hand weed all their fields, which is like crazy to me. And there's zero use of pesticides. So there's that. There's use of food grade distillers with the state of the art design and distillation methods. So these oils are also safe for ingestion. There's testing that's being done all the time. Everything is carefully reviewed. So, I mean, the best part of it is if they do not meet these high standards, they throw out the oil. So it's a very extensive testing process. So moving forward, how do we use the oils? If I can get some feedback in the chat to see who all has used oils and how have you used them if you have? Or if you're a beginner, just type that in there too. I just want to kind of see where we're at with that. Okay, thanks, Eric. Yes, great, thank you guys. All right, so I do all of that and some. Yes, diffusers for sure. So there's different types of ways that you can use essential oils. Looks like you guys pretty much know. So topically, you can use that aromatherapy, aromatically, and internally. So topically, I use a lot of rollers, and I've got one right here. This is our Cbd Roller, but you can apply them to your wrist, the back, neck, feet. It just kind of depends on what you're using it for. So it's different areas of the body, the VitaFlex points on your feet, your hands, behind, all in your ears, back of the neck, everywhere. And that will determine what part of the body that it actually will be affecting. So you just obviously keep them out of the inside of your ears and your eyes, but I mean, we probably already knew that. You can use a carrier oil to stretch them longer. So I actually just want to show you guys. So this is what the bottles look like. This is a 15 milliliter bottle. So you can and these last forever. So you can actually use the carrier oil, like a olive oil, let's see, almond oil, coconut oil, any kind of oil that is your preference, and you can use it along with your essential oil to stretch it. Some people have more sensitive skin, that sort of thing, so you would also use a carrier oil for instances of that as well. But it just kind of helps to spread to a larger area. And that's called diluting. So you would dilute your oil. Grapeseed oil is another one. I don't know if you all have tried that. That is amazing. So another thing to keep in mind is that oils are gentle enough to put directly onto your skin without diluting. But like I said, if it seems like it's a little bit hot or if it's a little bit red, you might want to go ahead and dilute that. So for kids and elderly, I would definitely dilute it. Just don't overcomplicate it. Keep it simple. Aromatically, that's another way to use them. You can crack the bottle open and just breathe it in. You can put it just on your hands like this and just inhale it in. You can also add your oils to a diffuser and use those. At bedtime is usually the best time, but I run mine all the time. So whatever your preference is for that. And then internally. So there's a couple different ways that you can take them internally. You can add them to your water. You can go ahead and make food with them. Like you just put them directly into your food. That works out great. Like one of my favorite recipes would be the brownies, that you can put peppermint into the brownies. Really good. I can share that recipe if anybody would like that. But yeah, we have a whole line that's a vitality line, which is all of them. They're in a white bottle like this. So it's all safe for cooking. So we've got, even like basil, thyme, oregano, anything really that you would be interested in for cooking, we have. So I also use it in just plain water. You can do it we have this red drink over here to the side. That's all oil infused. So you can just pretty much add it to whatever is your fit. So now we're going to get into the actual oils itself. If you have any questions on what we just covered, just let me know. Okay, so we will start with lavender. Okay. So lavender is probably one of the most well-known essential oils. They call this one the Swiss Army knife of oils because it is extremely versatile and can be used for so many things. Being that I am not a doctor and can't diagnose or treat or prescribe anything to you, an essential oil reference guide would be something, if you're a beginner and want to start learning more on, would be something that would be helpful to you. You can definitely just look up a type of symptom that you might be having and find something that would more than likely fit for you. So lavender has it promotes very calm feelings of calm due to balancing properties that calm the mind and body. It fights occasional nervous tension, which clearly I probably should have took a bath in it before I did this Zoom call because I get nervous on these, so excuse me. It fights occasional nervous tension. It may help cleanse and soothe minor skin irritations. Thanks, Eric. And it may help reduce the appearance of blemishes and support aging skin. Again, need to take a bath in that. It can also be very soothing to the skin after being in the sun all day. So just a little fun fact about lavender. I have one on the screen there too for you, but lavender, for those of you that use the diffuser at bedtime, lavender is one of my all-time favorites. I pretty much don't diffuse a whole lot of lavender if I have to work the next day because I'll be sleeping like a baby. Wake up oh no, I was definitely supposed to be somewhere today, but I can't even remember. I was so relaxed. So it does also improve the sleep quality. So supports general wellness, it does have cleansing and antioxidant properties. The vitality will support the nervous system, cardiovascular, and you can use it as a dietary supplement. So that one is nice. Has anybody tried lavender before? Okay. Perfect. So the next one that we're gonna move to, frankincense. So this oil is like pretty much, I guess you would say, like the god of all oils. Like this one is definitely something that you need to have in your collection. And I'll tell you why. So not only does it promote healthy skin, it also helps to reduce the appearance of uneven skin tones. It's got a sweet honey-like and woody fragrance that's really uplifting. I don't know if any of you do like meditation or yoga. This one's a good one to diffuse, or you can just put on topically during your daily routines. It can create a safe and comforting environment when diffused. It can enhance your spiritual and meditation practice. It's perfect for grounding and feeling connected. Frankincense also comes in a vitality version, which is the white label bottle that I showed you. It contains property that can help support overall well-being and a healthy immune system when taken internally. It also supports the respiratory system and integumentary system. So one just personal thing that I would have to say about frankincense is that I use this one personally on my son's feet. He struggles with asthma. So there's been times where he, we couldn't find his inhaler or something crazy, And so I would just rub frankincense on the bottom of his feet, and that would instantly stop any kind of wheezing. He got his levels back, it's crazy. So definitely different things, different uses for different oils for different people. The next one we'll go through is Panawe. This oil is also amazing. I'm probably going to say that about all of them because they really truly are. This one's good for a lot. So I don't know if I have any gym rats in here or fitness people, but this one's amazing for that. It's definitely got to be in your collection. It's got wintergreen in it, clove, peppermint, heliochrysum. It has a refreshing, cooling sensation. Has anybody ever used Bengay before? Okay, this is the equivalent, but better, because it doesn't smell as strong as Bengay, but it reminds me of that, but it works instantly. So for instance, you pulled a muscle, roll on your little Panawe. I don't use any carrier oil with this one. I just put it on straight because it seems like the effects happen a lot quicker. My son had growing pains. We used it for that. I mean, it like numbs whatever pain that you have, like right away. So this one's a good one. It also just gives you like a nice cooling sensation. So hot day, put some on your neck, on your arms, wherever. It's good for that. It's great for inhaling, this one as well. Let's see. We also have, there's different like sports creams and things like that you can make. Like you can, if you're a DIY person like me, then you can make your own creams, you can make your own rollers and things like that. So we can kind of get into that a little bit as well.
Lacey, we have a good question there. Yeah, okay, you got it.
Yes, it is a specific blend for the brand. It's got like, you can probably pretty much find these same oils in any company that is an essential oils, but I just have to go back to the quality because I don't know, I can't really speak for other companies and what they offer, but yes. And then let's see, we've got another, you're welcome. Yeah, so a carrier oil, we have a question. Could you explain the difference between a carrier oil and regular oil? So the carrier oil is going to be like your olive oil, the grapeseed oil, jojoba oil, those kind of oils. Like basically oils that, all the oils that you can really cook with, you can also use for essential oils. The essential oils come straight from the plant. So this is the oil, like the life of the plant. This is coming directly from that. Yep. Okay, so where were we? So that's pretty much about the Panawe. Did that answer your question okay, Eric? Okay, thank you. All right, so we're gonna move on to Raven. This one's also a really good one for times of the year that you might feel a little bit stopped up, or you're just needing some extra sinus relief. So this one has a combination of Raven Tessera, peppermint, eucalyptus, lemon, and wintergreen essential oils. It creates a cooling sensation and provides a comforting aroma when applied topically to the chest and throat. So just think like Vicks vapor rub that, but not as thick, and like you don't wake up like sticky from that. You know, it's just a nice oil that you can do the same for. So it's also got this one. I actually really like diffused. I diffuse this one a lot during the winter time, but also during the summertime because allergy season and things. It's nice to use as a part of like your exercise routine to help promote the sensation of deeper breathing. And it also may give you a boost of energy and motivation that you need to just conquer your day. Some easy uses for this oil would be to diffuse it in any stuffy environment for a fresh and crisp atmosphere. You can add a couple drops to like a wet washcloth and set it outside the stream of water during like a hot shower for an invigorating experience. You can add some to a carrier oil to use as like a massage oil. You can also put it with some coconut oil, and that would make you a chest rub. Has anybody ever used them like in the shower before or anything like that? No? Yeah, so this one's really good for that, especially if you're like real stopped up. That one, or like eucalyptus, would be another good choice. I know it's kind of like a weird question, maybe a little too personal, but if you're feeling sick, it's really good. So the next one that we're gonna go over is Valor. I'm not even gonna say it, but this is one of my favorites. So this one's a really unique one. It's got black spruce, blue tansy, camphor wood, geranium, and frankincense. So anybody that uses Young Living brand oils will, if you ever ask them what their favorite is, I bet you this will be on the list. It encourages the positive attitude and promotes feeling of courage and confidence. It's a more of a woodsy smell. It's a grounding aroma. It's good for massages. It's also great as just a perfume. It helps freshen the air when it's diffused, and it creates an uplifting and positive environment again. It also may enhance the appearance of healthy looking skin when applied topically. The founder of Young Living, he would use this oil, and he had this great day protocol lineup where every day he would use consistent oils throughout his day. And this one was definitely always number one. It really is just a grounding oil. I use this one when I work a lot, because I work with a lot of crazy people. So just to keep focused and making sure I'm not like going crazy on somebody, you know, this is good to have around at all times, or if you have kids. The next one, Peace and Calming. It's exactly what the name is. So I don't really have to tell you too much about it. It delivers exactly what its name, it stands up to its expectations. So this one I use a lot too. This one's great. I don't know one mom in the company that I'm with that doesn't use this one. It's definitely the chill oil. I give it to my dog. Like I put it on my dog too, because that's a whole nother side of things, but these can be safe for pets. My dog has like separation anxiety, and he's just pretty insane. So I just put it on the bottom of the pads of his paws, and it really helps give him just that sense of feeling calm and keeps them in check. There's different jewelry that you can use. So for instance, like I have one of the bracelets on right now. It's got like a little tassel on it. I just drop a couple oils on that, and you can smell it throughout the day. So I use Peace and Calming on that a lot, especially when I'm working. And I have it on right now because I was nervous. So You can add it to different jewelry or diffuser. You can do this one topically. This one I wouldn't ingest, but again, all of the oils are safe to. It's just not one that I would like to taste. This one's better for outside. Let's see here. So this one has ylang ylang, orange, tangerine, patchouli, and blue tansy. It's one of the most popular blends that we have to offer. The tangerine and the orange contain some of the highest naturally occurring levels of the constituent limone. Excuse me. It has a comforting, fresh aroma. It helps freshen the air when diffused. It offers the peaceful environment for yoga and meditation, can provide a relaxing environment for yourself, your kids, or your pets. So this one it's considered a photosensitive blend. So as I have on the slide, you wouldn't want to put it on your skin like right before you go out, or even right when you come in from being exposed to the sun. This one's another one that you can just drop in the bath with you, or like I said, just kind of rub all over. This one's a really good one for at night time in the diffuser too. This one's my all-time favorite, Stress Away. Most of these oils, I just realized, like, most of these oils are really great for like stress or just trying to get that sense of being calm, that grounding, which is nice because, as I had mentioned before, not everything might work for you. So there's definitely other options that you would have. And it really does. This one, the smell of this one is amazing. It has copaiba, cedarwood, lavender, and I think maybe some lime. It's got a combination of lime essential oil and vanilla extract. So we call it like the beach in the bottle. So Eric, it looks like you should probably be diffusing this one because you're already at the beach. So I mean, that would be great. So yeah, this one is just what it is. It promotes relaxation, calming environment, helps with stress and tension, helps you to calm your mind, all of that. You can just take like a roller from it and just put it right on top of the bottle, like the tops screw off. I can show you. The tops will screw right off, and then you can just lift this up and fit a little roller top on it, so you can just have the bottle to roll it wherever you would like. And then it really does, though, it just give you a really nice mood boost though too. Moving along, we've got the Lemon Vitality. This one is great to support the immune system. I can give it a great example on this one. I had a friend that had ulcers in their stomach. They started drinking the lemon in their water daily, and the ulcers just disappeared. So that was something that was cool. This one comes in our starter kit, and it also comes in the Vitality. This one's most definitely safe to drink. Everybody pretty much drinks this one in their water. Instead of, when I go out to a restaurant, I keep Lemon Vitality in my purse because I used to work in a restaurant and I know how they cut up their lemons. So I just chose not to participate in that anymore. And now I just use my lemon oil. And also you can add this one to like your dishwasher. It helps to brighten stuff up. It's really good in fish and chicken. So you can just add a drop of that into your cooking. It's very strong. So like you would need like literally one drop if you were cooking with it, and it's gonna flavor everything. And I like flavor. So I tried to do like 3 drops one time and I had to like throw my food away because it was like way too strong. So a little bit goes a long way, and that's for cooking as well as when you're using it on your body. So water, teas, smoothies, juices, you can do homemade popsicles with this one for summertime. For the citrus oils, you do have to use either a glass, ceramic, or stainless steel container because citrus oils can actually eat away at the petrochemicals in plastic. So you don't want to do that. So that's just a fact about that. And then we also offer like vegetable capsules that you can always drop your oils in, or you can get them usually at like a Whole Foods or whatever grocery store that you have. And you can just take them as like a dietary supplement. Lemon is really great because it does have its antioxidant properties, supports the immune system, it provides circulatory support, and it contains cleansing properties. Just a fun fact about lemon is it is cold pressed from the rind of the fruit, so it doesn't contain the high acid content that inside the fruit does. So it's definitely not hard on like your tooth enamel or anything like that, which is obviously good because I'm pretty sure everybody wants their teeth. And then let's see. Okay, so then don't forget that one comes in 2 different ones. So it's got the Vitality one, and then it also has just the regular. We had to change the labels on some of the bottles just for FDA compliance reasons, but honestly, all the lemon is okay to ingest. One of the very first oils that I started to use was peppermint. This one was this is a staple in my house for sure. A good one for somebody that would experience like how my son does with different headaches, migraines, great for the gym, those brownies that I was telling you about, for sure. So this one supports gastrointestinal system comfort. It enhances healthy gut function. It maintains efficiency of the digestive tract. It also may support performance during exercise. It also reduces the feeling of discomfort after large meals. So I know that you all have felt this way before when you're at a restaurant and you're like so full, you wish they could just like pull a bed out so you can just take a nap quick. Well, I put this on my stomach and then it doesn't give you that feeling. Sometimes I think it's due to the kind of food that we're eating. If we're eating a lot of comfort food, we're going to be feeling not energized, ready to take a nap. So this gives you that extra boost, like so you can at least walk to your car and then fall asleep in there or whatever. So it provides a refreshing, minty flavor. So a lot of people use this for like a breath spray. It's good for any kind of food and beverages, that sort of thing. So peppermint it's so much more than just the flavor though. You can add it to everything and it's going to support, everything that we had just went over. And it's super versatile. So you can use, if you don't like it in food, you can try it in your drink, or you can do it in the diffuser, topically, any kind of way. I use this one in a protein shake. It's really good. Let's see where we're at. Okay. Yeah, so Digest. This one kind of smells like Satan's playpen. Like it's not the best. It's really not the best scent at all for me. Like I don't really care for it, but it works. So I use it. This oil is like a powerhouse for your digestive system. It literally works in seconds. If you have any kind of stomach discomfort, definitely just put a swipe of that with the roller and you'll be good. It's got a blend of tarragon, ginger, peppermint, juniper, fennel, and lemongrass, and a few other ones. I think patchouli, and I like all of those scents separate, but together it just, I don't know what it is, but it just definitely works. So I just continue to use it. I would encourage you to Google a little bit and do some research to find out how amazing oils are for your body. I'm giving you a lot of information, but ultimately it'd be up to you to see, what would really work out best for you. So I really encourage that. As far as Digest goes, it will completely support and cleanse the digestive system. It's a great companion to our enzyme supplements, especially for somebody that does have issues with their digestive system. But it is also great just by itself. It's really nice to take it. You can take it with meals too, or like I said, you can do like a roller tap on it and do right before you eat and right after, and that will help out a lot. You'll definitely notice the difference. And then this one is in the white label because it is safe to ingest. Citrus Fresh. This one is super refreshing. It's a mix of orange, grapefruit, mandarin, tangerine, lemon, and spearmint essential oils, and it can be added to food, drinks, or taken internally with the veggie capsule. you can add this one to chicken, salmon, gourmet salads. It really does add that little extra flavor. It's really good. You can also use it. It's really good to keep motivated and hydrated by adding this into your water because it really gives your water a great taste. And then this one would always also be one that you would use in a glass or stainless steel or ceramic because it is one of the citrus oils. It's a very citrus flavor. It also contains the antioxidant properties. It supports overall wellness. It has cleansing properties, and it includes, it does come in the other bottle too. So you can get either or, but like I said, it's just so that people know that it can be ingested. And then Thieves Oil. Has anybody ever heard of this one before? This is like one of our most popular. No? So this is the final one that comes into in the starter kit. The way that the kits are broken up, like this one's definitely, if you're trying to start with and have a variety of oils that you can use, the starter kit's a nice option for that. But you can most definitely just buy individual oils to see what would work best for you or what, tailor it to what your specific needs are. But with the starter kit, this is another one that comes in it. This is like probably one of the best. It's got a combination, it's a very powerful combination of oils. It's a very sweet and spicy combination smell, and it's got clove, cinnamon bark, eucalyptus, rosemary, and lemon. So this one's kind of cool. It's got a little bit of a background to it. So the name Thieves was inspired by a legend of 4 15th century French thieves who formulated and wore like a special blend of oils. So oils have been around forever. So the story goes on to say like they were using this oil as protection while they were like stealing. So, I mean, I use it, but I don't steal, but it's that good. So they go on to say that the thieves were caught and they were offered a lesser punishment if they would give the king the secret to this oil. So Google that, it'll be on there. So this one is really good for immune system support. It's cleansing to the digestive system, and it contains the antioxidant properties. It also provides general wellness support. This one's great around this time of the year with everything crazy that's going on. This one comes in the solid, this one's okay to ingest, so it comes in the solid label as well as the white label. This one's a really good to mix with different things too. So it's got a lot of good oils in it already, but you can blend, whatever you want together. So I like this one in the fall just because of the smell of it, but I really do just diffuse it all around for that support. This one's a good one to put down your spine and on the bottoms of your feet before bed because it does help with the immune system. A couple of other ones that I just want to point out. So with like lavender, the stress away, lemon, a lot of these oils have peace and calming. A lot of them have dual purpose. So if you're feeling like at a place in your life where you're just kind of a little bit down and out, feeling a little bit, mental health is creeping in on you, whatever, these ones are good for all the time. Like it really does. It makes a lot of a difference in your life. So, okay, this one, I'm just gonna kind of skip over some of this stuff. We offer other products and things like that. So like hand sanitizer and sprays, everything has the oils already in them. I usually make my own, so you can do that too, but we're just gonna go past all of this. Okay, I'm gonna leave this up just in case you guys have any questions. I'm gonna put my contact information. I'm pretty much ready for questions now. And then, yeah, I can give you a link and things like that to find the oils that we mentioned, and there's like 200 and some more. So you guys can kind of go exploring. But yes, I am done with my slideshow for now. Any questions?
Well, you mentioned in regards to like the white label and the white label being the one that you can, I guess, take like digest or topically. Is there the other label colors mean something different?
No, it's just a standard oil. So again, we had to, for FDA compliance, they had to be able to, different people had to be able to know which one were safe for ingestion. So we don't recommend like for instance, I'm just trying to think of one that you shouldn't ingest. So I'm looking at I've got a whole shelf of oils over here, if you guys can see that. So I'm like, which ones? Yeah, I'm just gonna say like one of the pet ones or something. You wouldn't want to ingest that. So the difference is they'll have these two different labels. So there really is no, because this one's lemongrass. This one also comes in the Vitality. There's no difference, but they just had to provide labels just to be FDA compliant. That's all there is to it. Some of them that don't come in the Vitality, I mean, you can still ingest some of them, but it's just not highly recommended, especially if you're not real familiar with the oils yet and how they work for you.
Okay, thank you. Is there a blend that you would recommend for like menstrual cramps?
Yeah, Panawe. Panawe is really good for that one. Also, I do a couple blends that I just make, like I mixed Panawe, Lavender together, and that one's really good. I've got some other recipes, but off the top of my head, I mean, I'm like a scientist over here, like I'm always mixing different oils and like doing all kinds of craziness. So Panawe though, keep it simple for now.
I'm thinking in terms of I'll use the term behavioral issues for children, but in terms of wanting to regulate or calm a child down, would you prefer a blend or would you prefer something by itself?
I personally would definitely prefer a blend. So my child's pretty chill anyway, but he has his days, so I'm like pouring whatever I can on him. But the Stress Away blend is good for that. Anything that has calming properties in it would be good, honestly. So lavender, but like some kids have a higher level of crazy. So, I mean, you're going to have to mix the match and try to figure out what's better for them, first just to see, because all kids are different. And, but yeah, I've used Stress Away on him a lot, during this time when the kids are home with COVID going on and things like that, like he's kind of out of his element. So, he's used to going to school 8 hours. So he's been getting on my last one, so I'm like, okay, we're just going to do a little Stress Away today. Nice. Peace and Calming is really good for that too.
Would you say that one way or another is more effective in terms of how you apply it, in terms of like how fast it's activated?
Yes. So topically is going to be the quickest.
Okay.
Just because you're putting it directly on you, but aromatically is like right behind it, like within seconds. Once it hits your nose, like, yeah, it's like literally seconds that it will start the effects.
Perfect. Anyone else have any questions for Ms. Lacey? That was awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
What other companies did you compare? Because I know I had a personal coach that hooked me up to doTERRA.
Okay. Yeah, so doTERRA actually, and doTERRA is actually really good too. They actually used to be one company with Young Living. So they have a lot of similarities. I can't speak 100% for doTERRA because I was never a part of the company when they were together. I just know a little bit of the background. So I know that they do have similar processes and things like that. So definitely research that. Okay. If that's, yeah.
Thank you.
I just would say like maybe not Walmart, maybe not Walmart oils, like, cause they do, you'll be able to read on them. They'll have like different additives and stuff that they're adding in there. But for the most part, I think doTERRA is pretty good.
Okay.
It's actually one of the ones that we suggested when we did our overview as well.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
I'm always going to be Young Living because that's one I use, but I know for facts that they're good too. So I will never not, say don't use them because I encourage you to. Absolutely. As long as you have oils in your home, like that's the main thing. Everybody should have oils in their home because you can use them for kids, bug bites, scrapes. You know what I mean? Like options are endless. honestly. So
Would you
put 'em in your
recommend
home.
another store? Let's say if someone can't necessarily order online or they want to do a trial of something, where would you recommend locally that maybe people can go to find something to get them started?
Locally, so I haven't done, I know that some like Whole Food stores and stuff
Okay.
like that offer things. I haven't done a whole lot of research on that, so I don't want to like send you and then you hate them. But you guys can also reach out to me. I'll be happy to send you some samples.
Nice. That's awesome. And what do they need to do to?
So you can go to, I put a website in here. You can go there to request, can send me a message on there, and then just let me know what you want to try. I pretty much have like everything. So tell me what you want and I can get you a sample sent out.
You guys heard it here. Please, please, please hit her up so we can get these samples out. I know we will
Yes.
definitely requesting our samples.
Right?
I'm really excited about the blend process and just the thought and the idea of being able to blend our own things to see what works best for us. I really like the idea of that in itself.
Yeah. You say you've been being a little chemist. I have too as well. Just because trying to afford essential oils is it's very pricey. So I had some lavender and I had it like sitting in olive oil, which was my first attempt. I will not use olive oil the second time. I think I'm going to try it with the sunflower oil because it's not as thick, and
Yes.
so that it can extract and be able to use it for whatever I want to use it for.
Yeah, olive oil is a little thick. Grapeseed oil, like a little bit of grapeseed is a little bit better choice for me. I use that one a lot. You'll just keep mixing until you find what you like and then go from there. But yeah, you're right. You can mix so many different things and it's really fun too.
Awesome.
My son doesn't like it because then he's like, what's she mixing up now? Like she's gonna be putting all these oils on me.
He likes it when he feels better. He likes that.
Right. He's like, Mom, I don't like the smell. Like, I don't want to go to school like that or, whatever. I'm like, just put it on because these kids are gross. Like, you need to have this. Like,
But it's good that you're training him up early like that, though, right?
Yeah. He always said he's going to use them on his kids and stuff. I'm like, okay.
Aww. Does anyone have any other questions for Lacey?
You probably already said, but which one did you say that you recommend for allergies?
Raven is really good for that. Peppermint, lavender, and lemon as the blend. All three of those. Peppermint, lavender, lemon.
Okay.
That's my go-to. Every allergy season, I put a roller blend. I probably do like 10 drops to each in a roller and then fill the rest up with carrier oil. So you can get just like a regular roll-on, but like with nothing in it, and then you can just mix and match. You can get them on Amazon. Just look up roller bottles.
Roller bottles.
So how does that, like, in regards to like the itchy eyes, because that's where my allergy issues come in, like the itchy eyes.
So VitaFlex points. Are you familiar with like the VitaFlex points?
No.
I should have got you guys I can send you guys a kind of a manual for it. And then if you can just whoever wants it can leave their email or whatnot, and we can send that over.
Perfect.
So the VitaFlex points is huge. So I always do like on my wrist, like for everything. I don't care what it is, but there's different points in your hands and your feet. So like, let me just pull something up. I'll show you quick. Like the crazy, you won't even guess like what part of your hand is like your eyes or your ears. Like what it's like, okay, why would it be on the palm of my hand and it affects like my back? Like, I don't understand, but it's crazy how your body is. And once you start really just kind of getting to know it, it'll come to you easy. You just get an oil and roll it on where you need it to be. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I can find the VitaFlex. I know I had it in, but while I'm looking, any more questions?
Don't be shy, guys.
That's a good
Panawe.
Are there any essential oils that are good for nerve pain?
That is a good question, Derica. Thank you.
Panawe. Yes, it is. It does have some ties to reflexology, just using those VitaFlex. So here's like the different points. Obviously that's really crazy hard to see, but like I said, I can send it out. So there's like different points on your feet that go for different things. So like your big toe, that's connected to the pituitary gland, your brain. The second and third toe are for your eyes.
Wow.
So you would put like raven on that. Like it's super weird.
Wow.
But it works. So yeah, I mean, every part of your body is connected some way. So you just have to find it like on the chart. They spent a lot of time coming up with these charts and stuff. Also the first and second fingers, eyes.
Eyes.
But you can put them on temples. You can put on your temple, back of your neck, behind your ears, just not in your ears or in your eyes, but y'all already knew that.
I did not know that. I don't know.
Don't let me catch you doing eye drops.
That's so funny. I actually have a blend, a natural oil blend for my ear.
I've seen those. So I've seen those. I don't use them personally because I've never had like a ear infection or anything like that in my life until I was like 30 years old. And I'm like, okay.
That's weird.
So yeah, I'm like, how would I even get this? But I used like a cotton swab or, you know, like cotton ball. And then I put the oils on that and then put it in, not directly into the ear. But the craziest thing is, so I had like ear pressure for a couple days or whatnot. It wouldn't go away. So I'm like, I gotta have an ear infection. I just don't know how. I put basil oil and tea tree just around my ears. Within seconds, it was popping. Within 2 days, the infection was gone. So it's just how fast these things
put it around, you said?
I just put it all around my ear.
But she also said do your own research because
I'm
Sean has
asking
a
you.
whole different ear situation that she has going on over here. She's actually deaf in her ear and has surgery. So she's trying to it's
There's
like
a lot of popping in my ear.
It's like the wax is not liquid. It's like it dries up and it's clotted in her ear.
Yes.
So she's been trying to find ways to like move it throughout.
I'll do some research with you. We'll find some stuff. I like this. Who else got some problems? And I'm just like,
yeah, he probably like, what's next, Mom?
Yeah, I know. It's like not me again.
No, that's awesome. We need. I mean, you're the expert. Like we need the collaboration, right?
For sure. I love to help too. I've got
a lot of
big desk reference books and, you know, just all kinds of stuff that we can use. So
a lot of us are seeking alternatives because it's like, go to the hospital, you just never know what they may give you or you know, the side effects and things of that nature. So I'm very grateful for the information that you shared with us today.
Good, I'm glad. Do I use oregano oil? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And actually, oregano, I actually use that on my ear too. But the oregano can be used, that one's good. The French used to use that. You know, the French do a lot of oils, like they have like all the lavender fields and stuff in France. But this one's good for like asthma, oregano, asthma, bronchitis, mental disease, pulmonary, like whooping cough, different kinds of colds, digestive problems. So like, it's crazy. You look up an oil and look what you can use it for. It's not always going to be the same thing, and it's stuff that you would never expect that to work for. So yeah, and that's just stuff that it can support. Not saying that that will for you, but do your research.
I always encourage you guys to do your research. That was a great question about the oregano oil too. I feel like there are just so many things that interconnect with each other.
True.
You know, like the fact that we can cook and like use an oil in the same sense for healing purposes. Like who would have ever thought, right?
Exactly. But with cleaning, it's nice too, because you can just do, Mama used like pine sol and stuff. Like I got tired of smelling that. It was too strong. So like I don't use any chemicals in my household. But I use like the Thieves Oil, lemon. I use pine oil and lemon for my homemade pine sol.
Okay.
And then, you know, just different things, like you'll just mix and match and find what you like. You can do, like lemon is really good for cleaning, but Thieves has those other properties in there for germs and stuff like that. So That's a must.
And it'll have the same effect in regards to like, I don't want to say like bleach, but you
We
know,
have a cleaner.
I'm like, I love bleach. I don't see myself living without it.
I
Like,
know.
how did you substitute those types of?
I make a homemade bleach.
What?
Using lemon juice and Thieves. And my sister thought it was, she's like, this don't work. Until she put the bleach in with her colored pants, and guess what? So yeah, it definitely works and it's clean.
So I want to ask you, we talk a lot about chemicals being in our household and a lot of the things that we use on a daily basis. What effects can you say that you have seen, and how long have you like transitioned from those products, and what type of effects are you seeing?
My son's asthma, first of all, it's gotten a lot better since I haven't used bleach. I had asthma myself. I can breathe, we breathe better. The bleach, like I was a bleach lover too, actually. I didn't feel like anything was clean until I used the bleach, like washing the dishes in the bleach type person, like that was me. And cause I'm like a germ freak, I don't really like it. So it took me a minute to like get on board with myself, but then I'm like, okay, that's a whole nother class that we could maybe set up because it's a lot of information. But there's been a lot of research that's been done in things as far as like how many chemicals that we're exposed to. I work from home as well, even before the COVID. So being at home all the time, you're exposed to more because you're not getting out and about. So if you're cleaning and then you're constantly in the home and stuff, you're getting exposed to all that. So I was like, you know what, let's just do some research. So I did. And when I found out that you could use oils for cleaning and all of that, I just started doing my DIY stuff. And I actually like it better than, now I feel like it's dirty to use the other stuff. Like, I don't know, it's super weird. But yeah, so we noticed just our overall health and like how you feel. Like I would get super lightheaded when using bleach because I'd like, scrubbing the tub out and all of that. I'd have to like leave the bathroom for a minute. I got lightheaded. Okay, let's go in for another 5. Like try to get it done this time. But I can finish cleaning. One other thing is like the cleaner that we use has no toxins in it. So you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone and clean while you're taking your shower. You know what I mean? Like just get everything done at one time. That's how safe it is for your body. So I'd rather it was something, just a personal choice for me too, though. I'd rather not expose me and my son to what we don't have to be exposed to.
Right, absolutely.
And then I have my conspiracy theories and all that too, but
And this is my last question. So how do you store it? Like, since like plastic bottles and those type of containers are damaging, how do you store your cleaning products when you make them?
Oh, lucky. I have a glass spray bottle.
Okay.
When you literally need like 1 cap full of the cleaner. We have a drink that we sell too, that's really good. So that comes in glass bottles. So I'll rinse those out and reuse them after. And that's what I make like my homemade bleach and stuff in. So I just reuse what's already available to me for that. But it's usually just glass containers are good. You can get these spray bottles off of Amazon as well. Just look up glass spray bottles and it'll pull up. Okay. There's a lot of us out there, so they'll pop right up for essential oils. Like they already know.
Okay, I thought I didn't have another question.
It's okay.
In regards to like hand soap, for people that like, or even body like soap, to get that lather, you want that suddy sud. Is there something within oils that will give you that, or is that something else added?
Yeah, it's definitely something else added, but I think people can get confused and think like the suds is what gets it clean. That's not correct. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm one of those people too, though. I prefer that. Like it feels like say you're washing your hair, it feels like it's getting more, into the scalp. I have no idea why I feel like that, but probably because when we were kids, or, I have no idea. But ever since switching over, you're not going to get that all the time. But we do have like a foaming hand soap that they have formulated that's still toxin free. So there's options out there, but with shampoos and stuff like that, all natural stuff, you're not always going to find that that said feeling that you're looking for.
Thank you.
Are the plastic bottles bad for all or just some? Just for the citrus ones, just for the citrus oils. Good question.
What about copper in the mixture of the oils? Is there any effects of those two mixing together?
Nope.
Okay.
It will kind of depend maybe what kind of oil that you're using. Like I would be more cautious around more the citrus, but other than that, no.
Right.
Because I've definitely used it in a mule.
Really?
Yeah, like in a, those little copper mule cups with my, little alcohol.
We had one recently. We just bought it, and for some reason it started to turn, but we only put water in it. And she was like, I think you put something, citrus in here. And I was like,
oh, then that might have. Yeah, that would make sense to me.
but we only put water in it. Is it citrus in our water?
Right? I don't know what kind of water y'all are drinking, but I maybe wouldn't drink that water, period.
We use a filter. No.
Yes, I don't know. That's really weird.
It is. It is weird.
I have no idea for that.
So if anyone else doesn't have any more questions, we're going to switch over to our screen. And we'll be closing a little earlier than usual, but that's amazing. Doesn't everybody get excited when they get out of class early? Oh, so early. No, so I'm gonna make sure that I share with you guys the information for next week as well. And thank you so much for being here and sharing this information with us.
Yes, we greatly appreciate you.
Thank you.
So as we said earlier, we did only recommend doTERRA, but now we have to change this slide because Young Living.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We would definitely make sure we update this. But we just wanted everyone to know how just something as small and as minuscule as a smell could change your entire mood.
Mm-hmm.
It has so many different properties, and we've learned so much about that. I can't wait to share this with everyone else. As always, if you guys want to keep up with our journey, we are about to start our tour back up in June. We will be in Philadelphia for the month of June. Just doing as much as we can, collaborating with other nonprofits there, and doing all that we can like that. So here's our email, website, 24-hour chat on our website.
Yes. On our website, it's anonymous chat. So where if you don't want to give your name and you just need someone to talk to, you can definitely tap in there. Our telephone number is on the screen as well. If you or know someone that needs someone to talk to, we are always available to give a non-judgmental ear. Again, we are not licensed professionals, but we are experts, and we know. Me personally, I can only speak from personal experience. I know how important having that support is to not having support or going to someone who doesn't always give the best advice. So definitely take advantage of that.
And in addition to that, we do offer a number of other services, including but not limited to hosting these workshops online for you guys. We actually were just able to do a workshop for about 50 educational professionals in a charter school. It was very, 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 very uplifting and empowering, and we would love to do that for your community. If you know a group of individuals that could benefit from one of our Joy workshops, we would definitely encourage you to go to our website, Humanity 360 for 365, and request a service there.
And it's all for free.
Free. Who doesn't like free, right? Just a schedule of our upcoming sessions. We have Acting Kind to You on June 3rd. It's Knowledge Yourself. We have a very special guest, Dr. Supreme Understanding. He is a very well-known author, and amongst many other things. He'll be here next week to share his knowledge with us. We're working on some breath work, some herbs. I'm excited, man. I don't want this to end. I don't know what we're gonna do after July 15th.
We have to figure something.
We have to figure. You guys have to help us figure something out.
Yes. And if you're in the Philly area or know someone in the Philly area that you think we should be connecting with, please share their contact with us or share our contact information with them, because you just never know. There's a lot of us out here doing similar work, and it's no point in reinventing the wheel.
Right.
We want to work with everyone.
Collaboration is key. So again, June 3rd, mark your calendars, 2 to 4. Special guest, Dr. Supreme Understanding. Once again, we want to thank the Black Coffee Company. We also have an expo coming up on Saturday with the Black Coffee Company. So please check them out. As soon as you go to the blackcoffeecompany.com, you'll be able to register for that expo, which we are actually featured in. It's a shopping expo. It's a shopping expo. Yeah. So you are able to shop with a plethora of Black businesses. This is a very, very exciting opportunity. We're excited to be a part of it. Yes. Please check them out. It's this Saturday, starting at 12 p.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. on Pacific time. Thank you guys so much. We love you so much, as always. And we hope that we were able to provide you guys with some necessary information. We really do. We love you guys so much. Thank you, Derica. Thank you guys for always showing up, for being here. It
means a lot to us. It means so much to us.
We love you guys. Peace.
Bye, all.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, Lacey.
Thank you for being here.
All right.